do their work diligently, and that we do our best to do what they want us to do. We'd like to pray for all those in harm's way. I know that we have conflict overseas, but we all have members of the military. We'd like to pray for their safe being, well keep, and for the country of love. In God's name we pray. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chip Clark.
Here.
Roger Lofton.
Here.
Tim Rhodes.
Here.
Donna Ross.
Here.
Jimmy White.
Here.
Gabe Williams. Sandra Wood. Here.
Next item is approval of correction any minutes of the prior meetings, 4.1, the regular board meeting of March 9th, 26. Everybody's looked at those. If you have any corrections or anything someone's doing at this time, if not, I'll take a motion to approve as they are.
I've got just one, number two. On the, second, on those board minutes, or the ninth, I guess. Second page, first paragraph, there you go. March 23rd. Somewhere in here it says police instead of policy, I don't know, yes. And then on the 323 meeting, when we're talking about the cemetery bids, would it be possible for us to put in there that, there was no action taken because there was no, employee money in that cemetery budget?
I don't have either.
You don't have the 23rd?
March 9th, all right.
All I got to. All I have to say is utilities.
You guys had requested that I send out minutes ahead of time for you guys to look at them. That is for the city regular board meeting. So I gave those to you ahead of time to look at them. Right now, we're only approving the utility minutes from March 9th.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. A little clarification, it's utility meetings here. We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Let's call the roll.
Chip Clark.
Yes.
Roger Lofton.
Yes.
Tim Rhodes.
Yes.
Donna Ross.
Yes.
Jimmy White.
Yes.
Sandra Wood.
Mayor's comments. One thing I talked about tonight is we're working on the budget. We had our first meeting today, and what we do is we plan to meet again on the 27th. And at that time, we'll formulate the numbers, and we'll try to have a meeting to give to the board on the night of the utility meeting, so you'll have a look at them before you have to vote on them. So that's kind of the plan. You'll have May 11th. And the first vote will be on May the 25th, so you'll have plenty of time. That way, if you want to ask any questions or comments or look at me, do it. So everybody's preparing right now. The main thing we got to get all our revenue lined up to be sure we're in line with what we're doing. And any projects that we might have that will be included in the budget. Also, I'd like to tell you this time, we're going to do a pay adjustment for the city recorder. If there's no objection, I'm going to do that this following week. And we're going to adjust the pay for Kathy to do the city recorder job as interim until we get to the new city recorder. Now, it's not only anything for a vote, but I'm just doing this so that the information for the board is what it is. That's all I got. If we got anybody that would like to address the board, I didn't see anybody on the sign-in sheet.
I didn't know it was over there.
And can I ask you what this is about?
It's a policy question that I have, and also have been to, let me start with this. I'm Jeremiah Bryant, 280 Eastern Shores Drive. Coming tonight to get some clarification on some policy and understanding.
Is it on utilities or city
public comment section, I just need some understanding on this. I've done some records requests at City Hall and have yet to receive anything I've requested, and it's been over the 10-day period. So I'm just trying to get some answers so I can have some clarification because I need it. When policy is altered or changed, and you have a petition prior to that policy, does that petition have to be resubmitted or regotten, or does that previous petition meet the new policy regardless of what it is?
I know y'all talking about looking at the petition, are you looking at what the policy states, right?
I'm looking at both. I'm
Okay.
looking at when the petition was
When-
gotten and when the policy was updated.
All right, so what has been done on that, anything that the board takes in and does, it's just like the minutes that was asked to be requested a while ago to be corrected. We can't give anything out as policy or what we've done until the board approves it the next minute and says this is official. Until that has been done, it's not really official.
Okay, so with that being said, if a petition is submitted for an action to be taken by the city, does it not, then the same thing have to be verified and confirmed prior to any action being taken by the city to add or remove anything in the city?
I don't know.
Okay, because I have in front of me a petition that is not verified by anybody in the city, but yet action has been taken on this petition and a safety feature has been removed from my neighborhood, and I'm looking at a policy of, or a petition of, hey, I've got these names, it's not verified, there's no signature on it for verification of any kind at all, but yet action was taken by the city at my tax dollar expense.
I would agree with that.
Okay?
I
so
would
then-
agree, but also I would agree with something else. That I think there's a lot of confusion in that and what was to be done. I think they preempted and done something before the board had voted on it. I think you're correct.
Well, according to the meeting though, which is stated that the board didn't have to vote on it, and it was worded of, we're giving Public Works the authority to do this, how soon can you get them up?
We
That was
we
on
only
video.
voted, when we voted on that now, it was policy we voted on.
Okay,
Okay. The copy of anything that's given to this board before we can give it back out to the public has to be approved by the board.
okay.
Now, like I said, I agree that we preempted in what we done, but that policy will have to come back and what we voted on has to be approved in the next meeting when we do the minutes. It's not till we approve the minutes that we can give it out. Now, I know it's a little bit confusion, but what we did, we got ahead of ourselves.
So short answer is, before the city takes action on anything, it has to be verified by the city, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and that was not done, correct?
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Well, I mean,
I'm
action.
not gonna say that. The reason I'm not gonna say that, well, this board was asking to have that done, and they come before us to ask it. Now, I think it was unclear what was said at that time, and it ended up in a little bit of confusion. And it should have been corrected at the time. It wasn't, it's a mistake on my part as the mayor letting them do that. But at this time, nothing's gonna happen till we do it. If we have to put them back down, we'll put them back down. If not, we're gonna leave them up. It was preempted in doing it, it was our mistake, I'm sorry for it, but what we're gonna do is continue where we are right now. And we're not gonna get into policy and us making a mistake. I admit we made a mistake, I admit we're gonna put whatever's needed to be done to correct it, we'll do it, but we're not gonna argue that.
Well, I'm not trying to argue with you, I'm just trying to get clarification, because I need to know for my sake, for my sanity, because this is something I think about, because now I sit at home and I see cars come blowing by my house now because there is nothing to slow them down. There have been videos put on our Eastern Shores homeowners page of cars blowing by. I don't have a speed gun in my house, but if I did, it's not my job to do the work of the police officers. But I know that since they have been removed within 12 hours of the last meeting concluding, then I've got no defense. And I'm just trying to get clarification. I'm not trying to argue with you. I have to know, am I in the right? And I believe I am, because what you told me is a petition has to be verified before the city takes action. And the city took action and removed the speed bumps in Eastern Shores, and only in Eastern Shores, nowhere else in town, based on a petition that is not verified by anybody.
I agree with you.
Okay? And
You
also,
remember after
Miss Nancy brought it to me to sign while I was in my yard. It did not look like this. It looked like this. The actual legitimate petition that you get from Public Works. It did not look like chicken scratch on printer paper. So I got on the internet and I looked at Eastern Shores, and there's about 155 houses, give or take one or two, based off of how I counted. On this actual petition that was signed, there are excuse me, my fingers are getting stuck together. Oh, we're gonna write it down now. There are only 39 total signatures on here, based off the policy of one signature per property. There are only 39 signatures. So even if this petition was accepted and said, okay, we got this petition, it does not meet the 67% requirement to add or remove speed bumps in that neighborhood, yet they were removed. So my question, as far as my public comment coming up here, is what is the remedy to this? As a taxpayer in this city, I need to know what the remedy is to this, because my tax money was used to remove the speed bumps, which are a safety feature in our neighborhood and proven statistically to reduce speed in the neighborhood. Yet they were removed at the behest of who knows what. Because if this is the case, I can go into this town and get any signatures I want to have anything done and bring it up here, and it's just going to get done. That is what I expect based off of what has happened with this right here. I need something, because I know I'm not the only one. I may be the only one that comes here tonight to talk about this, and I probably am, I don't know. But I am not the only person feeling like this. I'm not the only person who has requested these documents.
This is just the wrong meeting to do it, it's the next meeting to do it, you didn't know. This is utility meeting here.
Well, I just saw
I know, you
public
didn't know.
comments.
I understand.
So the next meeting on the 27th, so before I end what I'm going to say, if I go and get a new petition signed for 67%, can I bring that to the board at that meeting and have speed bumps put back down in my neighborhood? Although I should not have to, because they were removed without the 67% threshold met, and without verification from the city and preemptively.
Well, first, let me say, you didn't sign in to speak. We're talking about a subject for the next meeting, and I don't mind letting anybody talk at any time they want to, whatever it is. And I stated that they was preemptively took up before that was approved. I said we made a mistake. We will correctly state whatever it may be at the next board meeting, and nothing will happen until the next board meeting.
On the 27th.
That's correct.
Okay. I'll be back on the 27th then, and we can address this then. Is that what you're telling me?
That's exactly what I said.
And that's what we will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. We have no unfinished business. We go to new business, and right up and down, we got Lexington. Justin will come to vote.
So I've had several retire in the last several months, and I'm asking to replace these positions. I have 5 currently, well, 4, 5 next month. I'll have 5 open positions, and I'm asking to replace 2 that are currently open, and then start the process of the 3rd one that will be coming next month.
Justin, do you mind telling the board, if they don't know the vacancies that you're asking to?
Yes, so, the two that are the oldest vacancy are the wastewater lift station techs. Those positions, both of the guys retired within a month of each other, so, that's 2 positions. One we hired from within to move up into the first gentleman's position, and then now I'm looking to replace him, and then the second, gentleman that retired that strictly works on lift station. And then the 3rd one will be, supervisor of the water
next week or next month?
Next month.
Next month.
Yeah. Like I said, it takes about a month to go through the process of hiring. So, like I said, that's my desire to start the process.
And what about our, legacy costs on the supervisor that has left?
So, to your question, do you have the water financials?
No, I think I've got them in here. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
If you'll go to page 3,
Mm-hmm.
okay, accrued payables,
Mm-hmm.
that's where your question, you asked me, accrued personal leave and accrued vacation leave,
Mm-hmm.
that's where we account for that. So like I said, in June, that's where she puts that on her books, we look and see whether it's, whether they used it or gained it.
I got you. So I guess what I'm asking is, the money is there, even though we've got a legacy employee, the money is there to pay if we hire a new supervisor, that's my question.
Yes, ma'am. And again, these people will be coming at a lower pay rate than, because they'll start out at the bottom of the scale.
You gonna try to promote someone into the supervisor role and hire somebody at the bottom? What's your plan there? You have to-
My intent is to hire from within on the supervisor role, yeah, I don't see any other way that if we ain't cultivating people for our next supervisors, then we can definitely do a better job of that.
And that particular supervisor, they do have to have the water license certification
Yes.
and all that. So that person that you are looking at to hire from within does have that.
Well, I mean, I don't know yet, I mean, like I said, we're gonna put it out. in the
But I mean,
open
there
and see.
are
But
others there
yes,
that have it, yes.
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 Mayor, you'll be a part of these interviews.
I sit in on interviews, all like that.
Okay.
You already have the money budgeted for that?
Yes, they are budget positions.
So there's 2 wastewater lift station techs and then the supervisor.
Well, one wastewater tech, and then one replacing in the water side, the gentleman that took one of the wastewater tech jobs.
Oh, I got you. We moved somebody up, so that left a vacancy.
So that left a
Just
vacancy.
normal water department.
Yes.
And what does that person do in the water department that we left the vacancy?
Well, what they call general maintenance, and this position has been cross-trained with the gentleman that retired, and so like I said, that was just a natural thing to happen, and then now it's time to fill his role. And like I said, it's just a general maintenance, position.
I make a motion.
I'll second that you hire the 3.
Any more discussion? Please call the roll.
Roger Lofton,
Yes.
Tim Rhodes.
Yes.
Donna Ross,
Yes.
Jimmy White,
Yes.
Sandra Wood,
Yes.
Chip Clark.
Yes.
Thank you very much. The next was the utility regulations update. So in the future, I'm gonna start doing this. Every inspection we get, and we get a bunch of them. I'm gonna start reporting them, good, bad, and different. So like I said, we have 3 this time, so, I'm gonna use a lot of acronyms here. So if you want clarification on the acronyms, I'll give them to you. But TPUC, which is our gas inspectors, every year they come, they pick just a random items to inspect. And this year, as years in the past, we passed, done good. Previous year, they did find a few, we had them corrected within a month, and so they worked really well. They were signage, some of the signage, the verbiage needed to be changed, so, I mean, there was no major violations. The second, is another one I'm proud of. So not only are we audited by our auditors' financials, but we got full to be audited for, the grants. So we got a lot of grants in the past couple of years, so this was a state audit for the grants, and they come back, again, my staff is outstanding on
2 years. And this is for the collection systems and the wastewater plant. And this is a, like I said again, they don't give a grade, so the water system has a grade, a numerical grade. Wastewater does not. It's just a pass, fail, or need improvement. And like I said, we passed it, and that's pretty much all I have on that.
Well, I just noticed when I was going through here, y'all done a great job on the decrease in the hits, like that's big.
Well, and so that year, if you remember, that was when fiber was going crazy, and I'm not, what Brad's done, he was Charter, but Charter was putting a lot of line in the ground, and I mean, you expect that to be a major project like that, so, I mean, that's, yeah. But
Big decrease though, big number.
And TDEC was very complimentary on the sewer treatment plant too, everything that they did. And that's huge too.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, again, my staff, I mean, I can't commend them enough. I mean, they take care of business, and they do what needs to be done, and, just can't say enough about it.
Thank you for what you do. You've got the right people in the right places, so.
Any questions on any of that? All right, and then now we just have the normal write-offs. Which is, $5,471.65. Of course, traditionally, that'd be higher coming out of the winter months, and we hope in the winter time in the summertime, for that number to decrease.
I'll keep up with, what's the average for my thing?
I haven't looked at the average, like I said, we've been steadily going down.
Yeah.
Of course, like I said, this time of year, coming out of winter transition, they'll, kind of maybe forget to pay the bill till October of next year, but, I mean, we'll get it back in that time frame.
But this is also due to staff doing a great job with this,
Oh, yes.
because you know, about 5 or 6 years ago, we were up $20,000 at some point.
Yeah,
So, I
it
mean,
was usually on average of 10 to 15,000.
Yeah. And sometimes
Again,
more than that, yeah.
They do a good job. She's very diligent on working these customers. So we won't work with everybody, and we understand. I mean, and having a plan to be able to work with them is very beneficial.
I've asked this question before, but before these are turned into the collection agency, their deposit, what we get right here, their deposit has been deducted from that.
Yes, yeah, when you see this is deposit
Right.
deducted on that paper right there.
I'm curious on the flex pay. Have we had many, I hope that that's gonna help with our write-offs some. Have we had many today?
We've had a few, again, this was the first year and we kind of rushed it. So
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays out next year. We've had a few, and if you look at it, but I don't think to date we've had anybody that has said, yes, that's what I want to do. So, like I said, I think it was just the time frame.
Yeah.
Like I said, next year we'll have a little more time to be able to
Advertise it.
advertise it and
But the ones that did look at it, the 10 people or 15 that have looked at it, they were like, my bill is, I don't wanna pay that much. But they didn't understand that they were dividing it out, but they were saying, I'm not paying that much now. But
I get it.
and like I said, education.
Yeah.
We'll be able to work on it better. So.
When you get air conditioning bill, I understand, and all that together.
I'll make a motion to approve the write-offs.
I'll second it. Call the roll.
Roger Lofton,
Yes.
Tim Rhodes,
Yes.
Donna Ross,
Yes.
Jimmy White,
Yes.
Sandra Wood.
Yes.
Chip Clark.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Brad, you're up next.
So our write-offs are first on our list. This quarter, the write-off amount is $11,770.16. The average for calendar year 2025 for each quarter was $12,700, so we're just short of the average for 2025, so we're right around where we need to be on that.
I do have a question, on this
motion to approve.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Tim Rhodes,
Yes.
Donna Ross,
Yes.
Jimmy White,
Yes.
Sandra Wood,
Yes.
Chip Clark,
Yes.
Roger Lofton.
Yes.
So the next on the agenda is, our job vacancies, so like, Justin, we've got a few vacancies come up, most of y'all are probably aware in the last 2 months, we've had some staffing shuffling around, so, a couple months ago, Steve Hay, he retired from LES, he was a line foreman, we backfilled his position, that leaves a short one lineman, from that position. We also had an employee, our collection supervisor, we parted ways with that employee, backfilled his role, that leaves a short one cashier. And then, of course, we know about the passing of Joe Bob Miracle, he passed away unexpectedly, he was a line foreman. So we're in the process now of backfilling that position. Unsure about what the vacancy that will have for us, it could be a lineman, it could be another employee from another department. But either way, I'm gonna ask the board for permission to go ahead and fill that vacancy as well. And then the fourth one we got, Brent Burnine, let me know that he plans on hanging his hat up from Lexington into May. So, we need to get the process started on backfilling his job. The way Brent described to me when he first came on board with Lexington, his goal was to get the construction project over the finish line, get Lexington stable. I think at this point, he can pretty well say that mission's been accomplished. So he's calling it done with that. And we all know he's got a grandkid in Arkansas, and he's gonna move out closer to his family there. So his last day with us will be at the end of May. And I would like to have Brent with us when we hire that position. He's got the expertise in that role. I think it'd be wise to have him available with us while we seek another candidate to fill his position. So I'm asking the board to fill all those positions.
Be nice if you could take someone from another cable company like we did Grant.
Yeah, that would be the idea. We're gonna seek external candidates for that position, post it out to the public, and we'll do a little recruiting on our end to see what we can get.
So I don't think people really realize how much knowledge he brought. I mean, he was over, at one time, like 3 different states, and, I mean, he knew his stuff, so.
Yeah, we were very fortunate to have him at the right time, in that role, and, we'll lean on him to help find somebody to fill that position, what I would recommend.
I make a motion.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Donna Ross,
Yes.
Jimmy White,
Yes.
Sandra Wood,
Yes.
Chip Clark,
Yes.
Roger Lofton,
Yes.
Tim Rhodes.
Yes.
The next item we have our FY 25 audit. So I passed that report out to each one of y'all. You obviously hadn't had time to look at it or study it, so probably not gonna have any immediate questions on it, but if a question does come up in your spare time, feel free to let me know and I'll try to track down the answer for you. This audit was a little bit late getting submitted, and it's primarily for 2 reasons. I think it was supposed to be submitted by the end of December. It was submitted, middle of March. And the 2 main drivers of that, there was a compliance supplement that didn't become available to ATA until the middle of January. So they didn't even have a choice to submit it until after they were able to see that. And the second reason being, they discovered there was a issue on the way we reported our grant reimbursements from the ARPA funds for our broadband project. And they actually had to do, a large amount of work going back 2 fiscal years to make those corrections. And just consumed a lot of time given the scope of the project. And so I can't speak in very much detail on that, but I did ask Matt Wood to come and just clarify some of that to make sure we all understand. So I'll turn it over to Matt to
statement that says some kind of grant contributions or capital contributions. You don't see that in TVA utilities.
That's the part that's strange to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do 50 of them a year, and I argue with people every year that it doesn't look right, but I lose. TVA wins. I'm happy to answer any questions. I know there's none. Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You can see why I asked him to come, because I would have had a hard time explaining that. So. Last item will be our monthly reports. So the first on that would be the training and safety report. The only thing I'll bring to your attention is on that second page, which is our safety meetings. We had the March 23rd meeting was over personal protective grounds maintenance. That was for our line crew staffing. For the month of April, we'll have a meeting on April 27th with the topic of dealing with the public in the field. That'll be for basically any employee that comes into interaction with the public that works outside, basically is what that's for. And then this week, all this week, we're doing CPR training for our entire staff. So that'd be the update for training and safety. Next will be the outage report. There were a few different outages, basically in groups of 3. So the outage is on March 7th, was caused by a passing thunderstorm through our system, primarily affecting Decatur County circuits. March 11th was another passing thunderstorm, had a couple different circuits affected from that one. And then on March 15th was a very windy Sunday that caused a protocol in the area. So that's a quick rundown of the outage report. If there's any questions to that.
Steve, on 37, there was a squirrel.
Yeah.
Transform.
But that wasn't here, that was in Union City.
Squirrels are the number one cause of outage.
That's why our paper was late last week. Pretty impressed. A squirrel getting transformed.
There you go. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. And then the last will be the Lexington take rates. So I'll point out the overall take rate increased by 1%, up to 31%. And then the total customers is 7,103. That's an increase of 118 from our previous meeting. And breakdown by service territory. So it's Sandridge, West Lexington, and Chesterfield. All those areas increased by 1%, and then North Lexington increased by 2%. So we're still growing at a good pace. Everything's going well there. Any questions about anything?
When you say Brent was leaving? When you say Brent was leaving?
Tentatively, I say tentatively, it's pretty well set in stone. May 29th will be his last day. So, give us probably just enough time for him to spend about 2 weeks or so with the new person if everything goes well. That's all I got.
Any questions? Any comments from board members?